still don't, but it's better when I get wins. On stage looking out at my best friends. We gon' get real loud till the night ends. I get pissed that I still don't have a top 10. It's a fucking boys club at the top then. Like I bracket haze just to get in. I ain't doing that shit, I don't pretend. Yeah, I wanna be the best. Always had drive that I had to beat the rest. Yeah, put me in the game when there's only seconds left. When the game's on the line, yeah, you see me in my success, what they'll call it in the end. I got this hunger inside of me, violently scratching and clawing. The scars multiplying, I need something more in this life. It ain't finding me, fuck it, I'm done being silent. You see, I need purpose, a reason to think that it's all fucking worth it. A reason to wake up and live in this circus. A reason to fight all my visceral urges. Growing up, never felt like I fit in. I still don't, but it's better when I get wins. On stage looking out at my best friends. We gon' get real loud till the night ends. I get pissed that I still don't have a top 10. It's a fucking boys club at the top then. Like I bracket haze just to get in. I ain't doing that shit, I don't pretend. Yeah, I wanna be the best. Always had drive that I had to beat the rest. Yeah, put me in the game when there's only seconds left. When the game's on the line, yeah, you see me at my best. I can feel it in my heart when it's beating on my chest. That's when I lock in, getting better every breath. That's when I'm all in, I can handle any threat. I ain't never second guess, I know I could be the best. Let me tell you what I know about life. Yeah, the more that you push and the more that you fight is the more that you learn. What you got deep inside is the more that you learn. And you find out your why. It wasn't ever that cool to be a tryhard, but all the cool kids didn't make it that far. It doesn't take education, it takes smarts. It takes fucking hard work and a full heart. They ain't see the work that I put in. They just see a rock star with a big grin. That's cool, I don't need recognition. I just wanna be free, that's a must win. Try me in a race, I'ma dust them. If the money hot and tell them I'ma bust in. I don't understand, hate all the fussing. Get a job, get a life, go do something. It's 5 a.m., ain't nobody see the work that I'm putting in. Something deep inside, a thirst. I can feel it in my skin. Look around me, it's a curse. Just think I'm losing all my friends. And overnight success, what they'll call it in the end. I got this anger inside of my veins, pumping adrenaline when I feel pain. I don't know why I was born with this. I feel so torn and shit, I can't ignore it, yeah. I wanna punch till my knuckles are bleeding. I want your best, so when I win, you're defeated. Go ahead, think that my kindness is weakness. I'll use that naiveness. I got a disease and it's choking and squeezing me. I cannot sleep till I get what I'm seeking. Need every dream in my mind. curse. Think I'm losing all my friends, and overnight success, what they'll call it in the end. I got this hunger inside of me, violently scratching and clawing. The scars multiplying, I need something more in this life. It ain't finding me, fuck it, I'm done being silent. You see, I need purpose, a reason to think that it's all fucking worth it. A reason to wake up and live in this circus. A reason to fight all my visceral urges. Growing up, never felt like I fit in. I still don't, but it's better when I get wins. On stage, looking out at my best friends. We gon' get real loud till the night ends. I get pissed that I still don't have a top 10. It's a fucking boys club at the top 10. Like a
team match. Let's go.
Welcome to the stream. Looks like we're gonna get a bit of an early start. I was waiting for the teams to get into the lobby. It's supposed to be a 4v4, but we're into a 3v3 to begin. And anyway, we're going to head off into the match very soon. I'm just gonna get game displayed for all of you. And we're starting off with this 3v3 shots coming out once more. The score is 3-1 in the favor of SMD at this moment in time. SMD, one of those very dangerous squads, into the mix as we see Ethan getting taken down, but he gets Prime quite low. The response kill comes in from Wolfie as they're dancing around the container here. Wolfie just spraying out shots, but somehow for the most part staying safe. There's a knock coming through from the side as his teammates are there to back him up. They use the positioning so beautifully and then reposition once more. Ooh, but attack damage onto Wolfie. He has been spotted out. He is quite low. We'll have to reposition and revive. You just need a couple of seconds for that health bar to tick back in once more. But the spread here from the side of SMD, very much on point. They're making the rush towards the spawn location here. Quite dangerous, but Wolfie just being an absolute menace right now. Another pick-off kill, 13-3. This is domination here from SMD. We've seen them do some crazy things before, but well, this is just continuation of what we know from the SMD squad. It's 14-4 in the mix as well. Make that 15. We're supposed to get to 40 in 8 minutes, but I don't know. Might be quicker. Finally, Wolfie is taken down. Prime with the shotgun. He's using that to great effect at this moment in time. Is slightly in a bit of danger. This is all guns allowed on the map. Ooh, guess which they are. But between him and Wolfie, they're both quite low. But the wraparound play coming in from Ethan as he secures another kill for his team. 18-6 in their favor. Prime making a movement across, but Skang is in a tough spot. Shotgun is out as he's trying to get the connection. Yes, he does. That shotgun at this range does insane amounts of damage. I see. Well, yeah. The game is meant to be very fast-paced as Goatflex flexing on everybody with a nice wraparound play, gets the double. Oh, but the shotgun from the top, he turns it around. What a jump shot in there. Oh, beautiful from Goatflex. Yeah, 1v3 in the, just outside the spawn area, picks up 3 kills and then repositions, heals back up, and we'll be back into the mix, waiting for just that right angle. Oh, the shotgun! Double shotgun! My goodness, Goatflex just styling on everybody with 3 kills remaining, right? I don't see any way back for, yeah, I don't see any way back for FX. Yeah. I mean, he was just next level on point. I'm just trying to see what his score is. Oosh, 12 kill combo, 18 eliminations in total. Look at that KDA. When have you ever seen a KDA like that? Yeah, that's absolutely nuts. My goodness. But anyway, we will have the next TDM setup up and running in just a moment. You know how quickly these TDMs go. This was the first one, which is the all weapons system. The next one coming up is going to be the 4v4 tag, also all weapons. These TDM matches. This one was surprisingly faster than what I expected, gets. Yeah. So just so you know, this is a clan battle 71, where it's going to be one times, I'm going to say one times or 1x, right? Esports up against SMD. SMD is one of those squads. We've featured them in many tournaments, mainly gets in the classic scene. Wherever we've seen them, they've been very dominant. But as you can see, they're definitely able to translate this into the TDM scene as well. Testing. Yeah. It was quite good. It was quite something else to see. But anyway, we have the next room up and running and available. It is game number 2, 4v4, tag all weapons. I'm just gonna get us into the lobby here very quickly, kids. I'll have the match up for you shortly. But as King Robbie was saying to us, these games go quick. They go fast.
Yeah, these games are fast. These guys are actually built for this.
It's very different in terms of like what you're gonna do. Yeah, I personally, right? I'm not saying I don't like the classic style of play. You know, classics they never die. But I will say this TDM is kind of exciting.
Yeah, for those who like aren't really that good with map reading but have crazy mechanical skills, this is your home.
It actually reminds me a lot of when I first got into the first person, third person shooter games in the beginning. I mean, this is what we used to do. This was one of our classic formats. It's so nice to see it. And this is one of the things that makes PUBG so exciting, is that these different types of formats, it's not just the same old rinse and repeat style that you get from a lot of games that come out these days.
Yeah, with PUBG, since PUBG has been out, I think like around 2016 or earlier, but I think 2016 around there, like they just started off at that time, and only like a few years later, then they released TDM, and then so many more game modes. Like PUBG is just very creative when it comes to making events for the game.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want, right? It's just that bit of creativity makes all the difference in the world. Because I mean, this is what I'll say about right, how often I talk about how old I am as a gamer, right?
Yeah.
Back in the day, right, one of the biggest things we used to have with games is the fact that you buy a game, you play the game, and then when it's done, it's done. There's no updates that you can download because you're not playing anything online. It just didn't exist.
Yeah, that was like one of the only downsides, because if you looking back then, you would never know. You would, instead of looking for, updates, you would see if they released a new version of the game, like Assassin's Creed 2, no updates, Assassin's Creed 3, something like that, right? You look for a sequel. You won't look for updates in patch notes. But now after the release of patch notes, games can stay alive for up to like 10 years.
Exactly. Which is where, I mean, how old is COD Mobile? I don't know, I'm thinking about it.
It's like super old. It's just released a few years after PUBG, so like around 2018, 2019, around there.
That's
Maybe
just
even late.
our friend, right? Google.
Imagine I'm like so off. Imagine I'm so off. Let's see.
Right, so PUBG Mobile release date. Yeah, 19th March 2018. Still,
Call it
somebody's got
uh,
his PUBG notes on point. But we're heading into the next match here, Get. So if you can lead us through, this is going to be the 4v4 system where it's the tag system.
okay. The tag system, so
You know, one in, one out. Oh, wait, how go flex
oh, one
almost.
in, one out.
Yeah.
1v1s. Yeah, they're running the ones. This is what you would like to see.
So it's everybody's favorite goat flex with the with the first tag in, and he's up against one times Yami. Oh, he's gonna get tagged. Oh, he's up against Prime.
I love how you say everyone's favorite. We didn't even check the comment section. It's just our favorite Ninja right now.
Yeah, because you went wild in the first game.
Yeah, you went crazy. Alright.
Wait a minute here. Something's not going on the way it's supposed to.
Mm-hmm.
But this time they're doing a bit better. But wait a minute here. I think going in with their full team. Why am I seeing things here? Gets.
I can't even see it, to be honest.
Yeah. It seems that somehow everyone doesn't. I think the one-time squad didn't check that we were in the team deathmatch for the rules. They went in like the full 4v4.
Oh.
I was wondering what was going on here because I'm like, wait a minute, yeah. Is there more than one people in this whole mix?
Yeah, Shinki, so this is why it's extremely important to just check what modes you're going through, because sometimes you will get DQ'd if you do things like this. So you just want to be careful.
Yeah, but yeah, I think it's just a honest mistake, right? Because yeah, it happens. Because the first game we started like on point, right? Because you know Carnage Network, right? They're very much for the schedule. They do love to keep things neat, tidy, and on a point. But well,
Yeah.
it's with all the different game modes coming out, right? You've got to keep track of it, I suppose. But well, we'll see
Yeah.
now. There should be a
I mean,
reset.
maybe they got so furious that they didn't know what was happening. They just wanted to go into a game and redeem themselves.
Yeah, just kill Ghost. Goat Flex.
Yeah, they just want to kill Goat.
The theme of the game: kill Goat Flex.
Alright, let's... Yeah.
So I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
gonna wait for the codes to come out once again.
Alright.
And then we'll be back into the mix once more. Oh, Goatflex is, I'm just reading King Ravi's message, right? His Goatflex is aka Reflex, SA's #1 TDM player. And Wolfie is SA's #3 TDM player.
Oh. Interesting.
That's actually
Okay.
so this is why we're getting to see what we're getting to see.
Yeah. Okay, well,
So
I'm just gonna say,
SMD has 6 players that are ranked in the top 5 in Africa and SA for TDM. This is a sort of a rough game to be in if you're going to be this on the side of one times.
All right. I'll be back in like a second.
Okay. So, unfortunately, there's going to be a DQ for that particular game. I think we should be heading into the next game mode, but we'll just wait for the organizers to give us that go ahead and see what is coming up next. So it's going to be the third game, and it's going to be, well, Getz's favorite, shotguns only.
Shotguns only. Shotguns is crazy. Those things one shot. You saw the range on the thing.
Yeah, oh man, right. That's a shotgun. That's like a
That's not
shotgun
a
sniper.
shotgun. Yeah.
All in one, all rolled up.
They put the hitbox of a shotgun there with the range of a sniper rifle, the range damage. Bro.
Yeah, that was mental. Not gonna lie, that was absolutely mental. That amount of damage from that range. That's not right. And especially like TDM maps, you can't even call it a map, to be fair. It's a small little arena that it's like a box and you get to fight one another in this head. It's like an octagon almost, to use some UFC terms.
But this one is more of like a reflex match because it's the one shot to kill a person, especially if you aim just above the chest or around the chest area. So that's what we're going to be looking for. Like, whoever has the faster reflex just to hit the person will just end up winning the game. So normally this like would favor younger players.
Yeah, because well, as we had a conversation about this, about what happens as you get older as a gamer and what you have to look forward to gets in the not so distant future. As the age ticks by, the fingers slow down.
50 years. Asians age differently.
That's
I'm
what you
being
say.
my prime at some party.
Everybody knows gaming age. Once you hit your mid-20s, it's over for you.
Then I'm going to like lose my fingers a year off the party. I'm just gonna be old.
So it's I mean, do you know what, right? We didn't know Goldflex is ranked #1 in TDM, right? In SA. We didn't know that. You just got to see his movement just for like a split second and you're like, oh my days, this guy is deadly. So now we know this is the #1 player in the entire country for TDM, Goldflex, and Wolfie being #3. This SMD squad is stacked. But let's see, right, in the shotgun only situation, what One Times is going to be bringing into the mix. There are certain times when in your squad, you just, it's like with anything, you just have this natural affinity for a particular weapon that you're playing with. It's just like it fits just comfortably in within your play style slot. It happens in most shooter games. It's just something that you prefer over other things in terms of a style of play. It suits you. So who knows? We could have 4 godly shotgun players here for the side of One Times. But anyway, we're gonna head off into this game, and well, this time we're not gonna get surprised as to what was going on. I think they all know right now. This is shotguns only. We are heading off into this particular match 4v4 TDM's shotgun only, and gets to take us away with one of the more exciting game modes out there.
All right, so let's check the screen. Yes, I see something. I'm just waiting for the screen to pop up. All right, now that it has popped up.
Team match. Let's go.
All right, so Wolfie goes in. Someone's just falling behind, but they're not going to go all the way in. B Prince. So is this a full shotgun game where everyone can play? All right. So Prime gets Wolfie. Wolfie goats kill Prime. So they're using that new shotgun. I haven't really played with it, so I don't know the name of it. But it seems to be doing extremely good work there. Everyone is rushing towards the center of the warehouse. But Goat just keeping himself in position. Ooh! Alright, well, it tagged him, but it didn't really do that much. Oh, a shot! What a shot! Alright, but his teammates also doing some work. Patience is a... yeah. Oh, but he's just holding their ground. Goat flex, because, especially if you are aware, in this position you can see everywhere, anyone who's coming towards you. You see? Oh, I don't know if he's allowed to use the AWAP or the AWM. SK, S1 Prime holding his ground there and just leaves with a slither of health. Everyone is trying to get a ground here, but it seems that, blue team is winning 11-7. Running out of ammo, so he has to use up. He's picking up some more. Also, he's going to be running double shotgun prime. Oh, but he... Ooh! What a shot in the chest on Wolfie.
Nice strafe. Nice strafe.
That was a very nice strafe as well. Look at that. They're shooting him with the pistol. Okay, so... Okay. So... It's not... They do have a lead by 4 points, but the red team is just keeping up the pace. Whoa! It went up by 6.
Yeah, they went for a quick... There was a quick triple there.
That was very quick. The guy just hit a whole... he did a squad wipe with the one shot.
Well,
Okay, so...
Nothing should surprise us anymore, kids. We saw a team wipe with a nade.
Yeah, but that's a nade. That has AoE. This guy is running around with a shotgun. He's doing a squad wipe with a single shot. Oh, but look at that Goat Flex hitting some great shots here. Just running around, yeah.
He's
So
very
normally-
patient. Very, very patient in terms of how he's moving.
And
But
that's
this particular
the name
game,
of the game.
they're within touching distance of the score. Granted, there is a 6-point difference, but there is that touching distance. You just need one nice gameplay to come through on your side. Just one quick moment where you can pick off an entire team and it will even out those scores.
Yeah, well, you see, in this one, you have to just keep a line of sight, because if anyone walks into your eyesight, it's GG. It's a one-shot weapon, right? So you don't want to rush in and get yourself killed. Look at that, 8 kill lead. Yeah, you don't want to rush in and start losing your team points. Oh, look at that. Hitting another shot, because you can see the players over the grid. Third person is so they feel like a cheat sometimes. Look at that range. What the look at that range.
That's
Did
mad.
you see that? He shot him across half the map.
No, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy.
Look at that. And no wonder everyone likes this shotgun. What is this?
Yeah, but I think Ravi was saying something about it the last time. It's like this.
Yeah, but I don't think it was this broken.
Well, yeah, evidently it is. And there's the fortunate kill.
Victory.
Dude,
That's not a
That-
shotgun. That's not a shotgun.
that's not a shotgun. That's literally a semi-automatic sniper rifle. Dude.
So it's a Goat Flex once. Look at the PDA on Goat Flex.
He didn't die a single time. He only died at the end because he wanted to steal the final kill.
That's... I've never seen a KDA of 11 in my life.
Wow. Goat Flex is actually crazy.
I have never seen a KDA. How can you go through an entire TDM and not die? How is that possible?
I'm telling you, that is different.
My word, that's crazy.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. That guy is actually crazy.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well, Ravi did say we're going to be seeing a different breed of players this time around. But I didn't think it would be like this insane.
I also didn't think it was going to be like the exactly what you said. I didn't think it was going to be this crazy. No wonder. Number 1 in SA. That's for a reason. And this was like, I am honestly shocked. This is the very first time in my entire life I've ever seen something like it. An entire TDM with no deaths is absolutely nuts.
With a quarter of the kills under his belt.
Yeah. Well, for anybody tuning in to watch at home, right? Because like the thing is, when you're watching somebody else play, It's interesting to note their strategy, so you can use it against them, obviously, but at the same time to learn from it. If you paid attention, you notice how little strafe jumping he did with that shotgun. Because with the shotgun, right, it's not the most accurate of weapons any which way, and then adding a jump into the mix there just increases the inaccuracy factor. And also, if you notice how he positioned, it was beautiful in the terms of it's just the right distance across. Granted, that shotgun, as we were both saying, is not a shotgun. No shotgun there that does stuff like that. That is, I don't know what kind of bullets are in that shotgun, but that's a crazy shotgun. Kill people halfway across the arena. But even his movement around that container, it was just a lot of just strafe to the left, take a shot, strafe to the right, and then use cover. Like the moment you take a shot, you get back into position, find your cover so that no one can get to you. It was very, very well executed.
Yeah, well, you see, if you do like strafe jump, I mean, it's shotgun, right? It's a single shot. If they catch you in the air, it's over. So it was extremely strategic to stay on the ground and strafe just a little bit and not too much, so that they'll have a small hitbox to hit you with. So that was some extremely good thinking. That's what I think. That's how the strategy worked out. But the range, we don't talk about it. Like they fix your game. I don't know what that is. That is not fair.
I agree. That is very very not fair. I'm not sure what to say about that. About what was going on there. That was
I
too
won't run
crazy.
any other gun except for that single shotgun in TDM. You beat an AR. Someone has a sniper rifle. You can snipe them with your shotgun. No.
But we're going to be heading into the what is it? What's coming up next? Is it the M4s? M24.
Oh yeah, I think it's the M24s.
Yeah, M24.
M249s.
No.
Oh, the M24 sniper rifle.
Yeah. 24 sniper. So there's going to be snipers match. It's very much like it's the same format that we saw yesterday. I'm saying yesterday, last week. This is the only TDMs that we do. As exciting as they are. And so we're going to head into the room very shortly. The players will be ready. This is another 4v4. We do have a couple more 4v4s coming up in terms of these TDM style of plays. So head into the room. Snipers only. We've got to see some crazy plays with the sniper shots last week. Oh yes, and if you remember, gets pan kills are allowed.
Oh yeah, pan kills are allowed. Like pans are also very broken in the classic game because that's a two-shot weapon.
Yeah.
So
Well, but how hard is it to actually pull it off?
it's not super hard, but one thing you should know is that pans actually deflect bullets in this game.
In a TDM, you're gonna try to run around with a pan.
I mean, it's the M24. You can definitely do it. You can definitely do it.
Well, we'll get to see. We will get to see if the players actually manage to pull this off. We've been waiting. To see. I'm just checking in the group chat, right? Where it comes down to like the hero just making some calls and decisions, right? We can always shout out whatever those happen to be. But
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just speak a little bit more about how busted the pan actually is. Like you can actually hear the sound when it deflects a bullet. It sounds like bing, like a frying pan hitting something. And when I tried to snipe a person like back then, well, I'm sounding old. I hit the guy in the pan and he took no damage and he flicked towards me. Do you know how frustrating that is?
Yeah, I can imagine. That's not pleasant at all. The pan, the OP pan. But I'm hoping against hope that we get to see a pan kill today in this game. We didn't get to see one last week, but maybe we will see somebody pull it out. The players are almost ready, almost into the lobby completely. And then we should be heading into the match. So for everybody tuning in, we will be there in just a moment or two, just to see the action that's going to be taking place. Absolutely exciting style of play. I think maybe you and I need to go and have a 1v1 kids and in a TDM, set up a room.
It's fine. We don't have to do all of that.
We'll say pans only.
Pans only. You can actually like dodge and weave pans in the game. Like you can actually do that. You can have a boxing match with just pans.
Well, it would be entertaining, or at least for the short or the time the game lasts. Unless we make it 150 kills.
Nah, that's way too long.
Yeah. So,
So we're just waiting on the announcers. Not the announcers, the hosts of the tournament to see what's happening with the,
yeah, I think there could be some. Well, we're in the lobby. We're just waiting for one-time squad to fill up. I think they might want to go for some player swap outs and things like that. But this SMD squad, oh my goodness, this is they're really good at TDMs. The last time we featured them was, which tournament was it? Not Soulless Bunnies, the one before that. Snipe Nation.
Oh yeah.
Snipe Nation, they did fairly well in the classics. Though I forget who took the pole position in that particular tournament. But from the side of One Time, I'm quite impressed with Prime in terms of his movement and playstyle. I picked up quite a few decent kills there.
Yeah, Prime was actually cooking.
Yeah, but they used a lot of the high ground, like getting onto the top of those crates. What do you think in terms of in a shotgun match? I'm not sure getting yourself onto the high ground in a shotgun match might be, especially with the shotguns we got to see, right? That would be that advantageous.
Well, you see, the crate actually has like 2 openings. If you stand on the crate, if you look on the right, there's actually a place for people to shoot at you. So I don't recommend standing up there. I mean, it's okay because it's a shotgun match. Even you saw that they stood on the crate and Goat Flex sniped him with the shotgun.
Yeah.
We all saw that.
From halfway across the
like
map, through the
if
warehouse.
shotgun physics were actually real. if the shotgun physics were fair, I'm not gonna say real because I know some shotguns can actually do that in real life. If it was fair, that wouldn't be happening. You see?
Yeah.
So, like, you have to test out for TDM. It's more about the experience on weapons. Just want to test things out. So,
but it's like anything that you do that has this kind of style of play to it. Literally anything that you do. You have to test your maps. You have to test your weapons. You have to find angles and spots and practice your movements. It's just the natural order of things. And so, guess as we head into 4v4 snipers and pans.
okay.
Let me just get this up and running for you. As the timer counts down, we're heading to 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Team match. Let's go.
Alright. S&D Wolfie? They're all just taking their sniper shots here, so someone naded themselves. I don't know if that was an accident. It's just the beginning of the game. There's no need for you to go do all of that.
Oh, nice rotation from Wolfie. On a double spin headshot.
I think Wolfie, this is his calling.
Yeah.
This is all him, yeah. Look at that. Oh! No, dude, this guy's actually...
Who does that?
What? We are witnessing something spectacular.
Oh
Wow.
my god, look at the peak. Just round the corner. He set up, he knows exactly what he wants to do. He's waiting in the right positions. Wolfie on point. Oh, that shot comes out. Oh my goodness. Finally they take him down. It's Yami with the kill.
Wolfie is crazy. That he has some crazy shots. He got 6 out of 9 kills this whole game.
Yeah, but Yami keeping the team to within the sort of touching distance. There's a 4-power. Nice tag there from Yami, but he gets scouted out and taken down from range. He does have more, like I think 4 out of 7 kills for his team.
Yami also hitting some good shots here. But it's 16-9, like... Oh,
Yeah, he's just...
who is this? Look at that movement.
Oh, nice jump, Andy.
Oh.
Beautifully done there.
Yeah. Yo, but like, Wolf Gaming. Oh, not Wolfie. Oh, SND King. He has some great shots as well. But like, Wolfie is on top. Goatflex not like super strong on the snipers, but he has a great movement, so that makes up for it a lot. Like, he has good survivability. We saw him hit at 11 out of 11 KD. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, but he got hit by Lucifer. That's the Wolfie taking some grandeur shots here.
Nice, nice. Tag as he was jumping. Oh my goodness. Okay, you gotta take it down there, but what a flick shot.
Yeah, what a flick. Yeah, this guy has some crazy aim. Like, this guy, if this guy just treat his shotgun like a sniper rifle, he could have also been playing like this last game match.
But that flick shot was something on point. It's not often you get to see that. Especially not with a
in
sniper.
mobile. Yeah. The gyroscope is actually crazy. Oh, but he gets hit by Lucifer. Lucifer is like being the backbone of their team, just trying to keep Wolfie away.
We're down to the last 6 kills.
Look at that! He had like a pixel of screen, a pixel of screen. He managed to hit that. This dude is crazy. Like, did you see? He looked through a gap and he was a pixel of a body and he managed to hit that and kill that person.
The last kill. I thought he was gonna land it with that jump shot, but Yami's saying no. We gotta go the full distance a little while longer. They're trying to stay in it, but SMD eat the wood, the final elimination.
Wolfie crazy, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, on that sniper. But I think the most impressive thing I saw was that flick shot. That's not
That picture was crazy.
Yeah, like, flick shots is something you expect somebody to do with a keyboard and mouse.
Yeah, you don't expect the mobile players to be cranking 60s, yeah.
Yeah, so the MVP for the side of SMD is Wolfie with the 6-kill combo, 14 eliminations, 2.1 KDA. Yami, as we saw, for the side of 1x or 1x. Holding his own, picking up 13 eliminations there against, which is just one shot shy of the highest total in the game. So Yami, I definitely should feel proud of his performance in that matchup.
But you also noticed that it was a 4v3.
Yeah, I think they had a DC some way through the match.
But you know, normally it's actually better to play with less people because there's less people that can die.
Yes. Yeah, but you know, if you think about it, like tactics-wise, what would be the tactics in these 4v4 situations? The map's so small. Should you be sticking together? Maybe split into 2-2?
You know what I think? If you are a great shot, I suggest you will go on your own to a place like those crates, the one on the right and the left, like on the far side of the maps,
Yes, yes, yes,
like
yes,
what
yes.
King Goatflex did. I think you should just stay there and just wait it out for a while and hold that position while your team rushes through the center. And whoever is like better with that works well in teams or tight spaces can go through the center.
Yeah, yeah. Agreed, agreed, agreed.
Mm.
That could be a decent strategy to use, right? But it's a lot of things sound good or nice in our heads. You just gotta execute it and try. But I
Yeah, I
promise
mean,
you, I have been learning a lot from watching these teams play up against one another. But next matchup, we're still in the 4v4 games. This is going to be the fourth 4v4 of the evening. It's the M416 as the
the
weapon of choice.
M416. Yeah, the staple. We literally call it the staple gun.
Yeah.
Everyone uses that gun well. One of the best weapons in the game. But sometimes I wish PubG introduced or started buffing and nerfing guns a lot more because the meta has been the same for guns in like a while. Like nothing really has changed. The only thing that has changed were releasing new guns that were just slightly more OP, but not changing the old ones. Like the UMP, that gun got reworked into crack cocaine. That gun is actually really strong now. Back then it was okay-ish. You would pick it up if you didn't have any other weapons, but now you would pick that gun over like several other guns in the game. One of the best weapons out there. That's the only thing that they changed. That I noticed that they changed. Everything else is the same.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting that you make those points, right? Because one of the games one of the ways you can keep the game vibrant is through these updates as well. So it's game number 5. We will be starting in 4 minutes, unless all the players are in, as they're saying. Let me just get us inside there. What am I doing? I don't think I'm pressing different buttons that I'm supposed to be pressing. I nearly took us into a ranked match.
Well, you can quit ranked matches, which is a good thing, at least. Like, you can leave that lobby.
Yeah, and then what happens?
No, nothing. You don't lose points, you just leave.
Get a warning.
I guess, but it's not that harsh.
Yeah, well, it depends how many times you do it. Like all things in this life.
Yeah, because if you do it like, let's say 3 or 4 times, then you'll get a rank penalty. It'll give you a long queue timer. If you do it once, it's okay. They won't say anything. If you do it twice, then it's an issue.
Well, the thing is, right, as gamers, we're not the patient type. So when you get that, the timer being increased to wait for a game, it's not
You won't play
pleasant.
the game.
No.
You won't play that game. I'm telling you. You know what I used to do? I used to go AFK for my League of Legends matches.
Mm-hmm.
And the penalty initially starts at 5 minutes, so you have to wait for a 5-minute queue. Then, if you keep on doing it, it goes up until 15 or 20.
Well,
I had to wait 20 minutes plus more to have a League game, and I was so addicted to League that I sat and watched the screen. It was horrible. Like, it was bad.
you think that's bad, right? Go AFK in Dota.
Okay.
The punishment
I'm guessing
there
like an
is,
hour.
yeah,
An hour
it's
queue
like
timer.
it's bad, it's bad. But Seppi and I were watching some gameplay of Star Citizen. I don't know if you've heard of it.
No.
So Star Citizen is this new open world. I'm saying open world. It's like open galaxy game. It's still in the alpha phase, let alone the beta phase. Though it's got a bit of a steep monthly subscription, even though it's still in the alpha phase, right?
Mm-hmm.
There, It's basically a whole galaxy where you travel around and do whatever. It's like GTA crossed with World of Warcraft crossed with Mass Effect crossed with like a couple of different games all thrown into one. If you get arrested for doing a crime in Star Citizen, you get real world jail time. So then they'll put your character in prison for like 12 hours. 12 hours our time. Not game time.
That is actually crazy. Why would you do that?
So because there's a possibility of you escaping the prison. There's like a whole mechanic that goes over with it.
Oh, at least. I thought it was just like a funk and like a done deal. At least you can do things inside the prison, which is actually really good.
To escape. Yeah. But, speaking of escape, we're into the next round. It is the M416 matchup. As Getza reminds us, although I don't think anybody needs reminding, it is the staple gun. It is the gun that, well, we'd say the OG gun.
Yeah, it's bread and butter. Literally bread and butter.
Team match. Let's go.
So Raiden in the front line, just trying to find the high ground, gets a bit of free fire out, but gets taken down by Ethan there from range. Beautiful shot coming through from Raiden back and up and running into the mix, but there's already been two kills. One more in return. Raiden, can he get the fire? He's dancing around spraying. That beautiful control there, managing to keep that spray on point as he takes down Ethan. Ethan back into the mix. It's 3 for 3 at this moment in time in terms of the score. Raiden just behind the box here. Ethan dancing around, but Raiden once more winning that matchup, keeping the scores tied at 1-1. His teammates in the front line, Goldflex just staying safe like we know he does. Finds a beautiful angle there as he gets a pick off. He peeks around the corner onto Yami. Yami just dancing around. Yami goes low, almost getting the flash coming through there as Goldflex making the movement, but Yami in the 1v1. Yami's been super impressive for the side of 1x.
Yeah, Yami is playing extremely well for 1x of the year. Whoa! He has been coming close as a second MVP. He is actually crazy.
Yeah, really good play coming in from Yami here. Raiden moves across, gets good attack damage here onto Ethan. They're in a 2v1 situation. Yami going leading the front line there. He is a bit low, but Yami gets taken down as well as Raiden. That's a 2-kill advantage going the way of SMD. We have Lucifer on the high ground. But Su is going to be into the mix here. He's doing a lot of damage, but he's going to get taken down. But Wolfie there with the return kill. It's 15-12 in favor of SMD. But this one's really tight. Really hotting up here. Flex is into the mix once more. He's into the front line as he makes the movement. Raiden, who's been on fire this game with 7 eliminations, taking him down. But he gets taken down in return as well. Raiden back into the mix. He's got half the kills for his team. Just put a pre-fire going out here. Wolfie just pops his head but takes quite a bit of damage. Oh my goodness. The peekaboo from Wolfie securing the kill there onto Raiden. But still 3 kills. Just the difference between these two teams. I'll make that 2. Raiden on the hunt once more. Swinging the angle around here. Lucifer also doing quite well for his team. He's got a beautiful angle. Can he get the tag fire? No, he's taking too much damage. But he's gonna get hunted down. There were 3 people in the mix there from the SMG squad. Look at that from Goldflex. Beautiful angle he found there. He uses the side so well. Very rarely do you see Goldflex making that movement across towards anybody like through the center, because like through the center there's just too much of places where you can get tagged upon, too much aggression. There's the dance around here. Ethan manages to get the drop onto Raiden, and this is going to be 29-21. That's a 8-kill count advantage in the way of SMD. They're putting the screws on right now. Ethan has that advanced position for his team. Throws out a couple of shots, but a wraparound play coming in there as Lucifer takes down Ethan. Once more making his way Straight in, there's 11 kill count to the favor of SMD. There's 7 more to go. Ethan with the pre-fire around the corner. Can he get the tag onto Lucifer Wolf? He manages to get that finish off. Oh, but Ethan, he's got the beautiful angle in there, but it's going to be Raiden, and that takes him down. But GoFlex securing the kill as well for his teammates. Just switching to Sue. With the angle inside the building, comes around for that wraparound play there, with just one more kill to go. GoFlex with the final blow. And that is SMD running through this matchup. Clean sweep fashion for the most part, actually taking all the 4v4s just as quick as that.
GoFlex 19, that's again half, and with the 14 combo to boot.
Yeah, that's a 19 and it's a 3.8 KDA for the side of for GoFlex there.
He was staying alive for long. I mean, 14 kill combo.
Yeah, that is quite long. That is quite long. Well, we'll be heading into the 2v2 setup very soon. So just to remind everybody what games we still have coming up. So we're done with all the 4v4s. We have just 2 2v2s and then followed by 3 1v1s, right? So the 2v2s is going to be first up, the M24, the snipers. And then we're going to be going into the M416s in another 2v2. So that's the next 2v2 matches coming up. And then we head into the 1v1s. So the prelims will be 2 preliminary matches. So there's 4 1v1 events coming up for us. It's going to be Prime versus SMD King, followed by 011 against SMD Victor. And then the co-main event is going to be Boyka up against SMD Falcon. And then the main event, Freaky versus SMD Daredevil. So that is the games coming up in the next couple of minutes. It's going to be awesome. So we'll just wait for the codes to come out, and then we'll be heading into the next game number 6, M24s. Two v2s are a little bit calmer, shall I say. The 4v4s is just action-packed non-stop. I'm saying calmer as if it's a huge difference.
Yeah, no, there's not much of a difference there. The 2v2s are still great. It's more tactical. You have to think straight because it's not, you can't just run in and find a person to kill. Like the 4v4s, in the 2v2s, people are going to be weaving in and out. So you have to just watch the map more closely because it's easier. You don't cover more as much ground as in the 2v2, so people can come up from behind you.
Yeah. The map is kind of small, right? I'd be thinking that it's best to stick closer together so you can follow up on one another.
You could do that, but if you are like GoFlex, right? You can, and you are like Wolfie, you can run the ones against a 1v2. You don't have to stay together for all of that. Sometimes it's best to try to split and see, because you have more angles to shoot from.
Yeah, but statistically speaking, if you're going into any firefight, a 2v1 is always going to be best.
Guys, if you like in an actual firefight and you decide to solo, remember you're one tap. You're one tap. You just need one of those 2 people to one tap you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
but it is in like most shooting games, especially with PubG. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. You do have better a higher damage output, but remember you're playing in third person. They can like corner peek and 1v1 you, right?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yes. And especially if you've got like for instance, as you're saying, right, using the corner peek, if you are going to show your vision of yourself where somebody, and it's especially about communication, You have to understand that when you're going into in that two movement, right, one of you has to be the front line, one's the back line. And when we say back line, it's not like you can be so far away from one another. You gotta time the movement.
Yeah. So you see, it's kind of risky to like just stay together the whole time playing in TDM. In duos, I think it's better. It's fine, all right. But in TDM, you respawn. I mean, there's no point. In classic, I would suggest you do stay together. As I said, if you get down, you're gone, right?
Yeah, exactly. So it looks like SMD take the win in this particular series. Gets it looks like one times have forfeited the match in this particular run through. I mean, SMD were extremely dominant all the way through to this particular moment in time. So it looks like this is where we're going to end it all.
Some people like they reach so hard, they don't want to play. Like, especially when you know you're just gonna get your ass beat, especially on live.
Yeah, especially online.
You don't want to see that.
No. Well, this is the thing, right? Live is one thing, gets right. But have you, when you play in the spotlight, when you be playing on stage and it's like a LAN event,
You play for your country, ooh, yo, and you getting your ass whooped.
Yeah.
That's a totally different type of shame. I know that.
So just on, I don't know how many of you guys viewing at home follow the national scenes or international scenes for the country wise. South African PubG team actually qualified for the Worlds. So they're going to the IESF World Cup there, gets.
Congrats. We have some extremely good players when it comes to esports gaming here. We just need to bring them out there and show them that we are one of the best in the world, you know?
Yeah. So actually, I think all the South African esports teams made it to the Worlds. We did do the Mobile Legends. We wanted to get the PubG one, right? But that there was, okay, we just needed the permission to come through. Hopefully we'll get to do the watch along. I know you and I will be very excited to do the watch along for the Worlds, but that's obviously that's classic.
Yeah.
But still, it's
It
very,
would still
very
be
fun.
fun to watch.
Exactly. So I know we're gonna have a fun time, but you know what, we'll do our chatting. We'll talk to the IESF. Well, hopefully they will give us those games to work with. I'm just gonna find out whether it was just for this match or all the games going forward for today. So like it could be the end of the stream as well. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah. I'm just checking what's going on. We'll find out in just a moment. But well, as we know, we've been around long enough to see the drama that goes with things.
So, Alvin, just so you have something to
Going to
explain to the
just
viewers.
double check the
So,
chats here. Just
1x was
see
complaining
what's
about
happening.
being spawn trapped.
All right,
The
so
problem is we're watching
we have one
spectator from
viewer,
the spectator
bro.
seat, and we're watching
That
both
viewer
teams.
is me.
1x was failing to leave their spawn area in a fast fashion, meaning SMD were forced to push them in their own spawn area.
But I think it's over now.
They complained that they were getting spawn trapped, but they weren't. They were just getting pushed. So they couldn't agree with that rule. They wanted some sort of leniency, and unfortunately, we can't do that for them. There's rules for the tournament. There's a way you're supposed to push out of your spawn area and engage. And if you're not engaging, the opponent is going to engage you, and it's going to feel really terrible. So yeah, because of that,
Yeah, I think it's over.
Yeah. So it's I was just listening to the voice note from King Ravi. He says, just to make a quick announcement to everybody, the one-time squad were complaining about being spawn trapped. But from the video footage, you could see they weren't really being spawn trapped. They were being pushed back. You were losing the battle in the central area, and then obviously you're going to get pushed back in towards your base. And then so they were saying that they were being spawn trapped. They wanted a certain degree of leniency. I mean, you know, Karnage Network, right? They've got so many refs, and well, the King Ravi himself was there as well, and he's like, no, this is no spawn trapping.
That was no spawn trapping. Those guys just got wrecked.
Yeah. And so he was like, this is it. So one times have pulled out, unfortunately, gets. So this is going to bring everything to a swift conclusion for this evening. Well, thank you for tuning in to watch. It's a little bit of a disappointing end, I will say this much, right? But
we saw some crazy plays.
Yeah. I'm so looking forward to see SMG play once more. Not gonna lie, I am looking forward to seeing them play once more. But anyway, thank you for tuning in to watch. Pleasure as always. We will keep you up to date and informed as to what's going to be happening. We will be continuing with the classic PubG scene tomorrow night, Wednesday night, Thursday night. Guess we've got quite a busy PubG schedule ahead and then obviously back to the TDMs on Sunday. So Monday night we've got Soulless Bunnies Duo League. We've got Soulless Bunnies with the 4v4 classic mode. We've got African Pro Series coming up on Thursday as well with the pro scene. And then we'll be back, hopefully to see SMD once more. And maybe, I think possibly my favorite player for this entire series so far, Goldflex.
Good flex, but I'm gonna say Wolfie. Bro was hitting some clean 90s there.
Yeah. That I